Welcome to Quantum MMA. I know it's been a long time since I posted a video. I thought why not, make a video since this new year. And yeah, I thought I can give me predictions for who I think in 2025 December end, who I feel like is going to end the year as champions. That's the video I'm going to start with, by the way. And this year, I'm letting you all know I really intend to do well with my predictions. Like I felt like last year, I started my channel towards the end of September, if I'm not wrong, or August end maybe, or September, early first week of September. And I think, son, how do I say, I feel like I did good on predictions to begin with, compared to some other YouTube channels. Better than the Weasel, better than others, but they have like a entire year to for me to compare with, whereas I've been missing out on the first part. So I think that's where I fall. But this year I will give my predictions for all the fights, like for the main card in the video. Once the channel grows and once certain things happen, I am pretty sure I'll give the prediction for all the fights, including the prelims and early prelims. But most of the time I intend to post it on the post, so that it's easy for you guys to see as well. I know most of you guys don't even like or want to listen me talk, but still this is the reality. Let's start with the first one, which is the heavyweight division. I'm starting from the heavyweight division, by the way. John Jones is the champion right now. Who do I think is going to end the year as a champion? Mate, John Jones is going to fight, statistically speaking, and from a very, a practical point of view of speaking, I think John Jones is going to, fight only once in this year. And I don't think so. Like, Jones is the type of guy, this thing. So, I was wondering, should I pick Tom Aspinall, who's going to end the year as a champion? And why is it that I have a weird feeling that Jones, after stylistically, I'm saying, though I don't like John Jones, by the way, once he takes down Tom Aspinall, and maybe Tom Aspinall's, bottom position ground game might not be as good as people thought it is, and moreover, who knows, maybe if he gets to gas out a little bit, it might even get a bit clear for him. So I was wondering whom to pick. Then I saw the Weasel's video, where Weasel was sort of actually saying something like he was giving percentage wise, chances for the fighters, fellow UFC fighters. So I think to end the year, as a champion, I think Tom Aspinall has got a 51% chance, and John Jones has got a 49% chance. I'm not writing him off, but I feel like these are the two guys who are going to be champ, because they are already champs and they have to fight. And statistically speaking, Jones fights once in a year, like at least that's what I reckon. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's move on to the next division, which is none other than our great, Alex Pereira's division, which is light heavyweight division. Who do I think is going to end the year as the champ? Mate, there are only two guys who I feel like could be champions, by the way. I don't know. It's a weird feeling I saw, after the matchup with Khalil Roundtree, and moreover, you guys know that I have this one weird fear inside me. It's always these decision guys. They somehow end up beating, because their goal is to get the decision and not to finish the opponent. So as a result, they intend on winning every exchange. Their intention is to somehow do better in every round. That's pretty much it. Whereas guys like Alex Pereira, or certain guys who are basically finishers, or even Charles Oliveira for that matter, they don't mind losing the round, because their goal is to finish the guy. You get the idea, right? Finish his opponent. And that's what I feel like, maybe Magomed could actually sort of go and win. I don't know, but all I see this year is last year Alex Pereira defended his championship belt 3 times with a very short interval in between them as well. And this year, what do I think? I think statistically speaking, minimum he should fight twice, which is what he's going to do. But I don't know. Just thinking it from a practical perspective, I think he might even fight 3 times. against Magomed Ankalaev once, and against Jamal Hill, and against probably the winner of Karl Sulberg and Jan Blachowicz, by the way. And I think the 2025, who do I think is going to end as the champion? I think 55% of the chance I'm going to give it to Alex Pereira, and 45% I'm going to give it to Magomed, by the way, and that's pretty much it. You know what, fuck it, I'm going to give Alex Pereira 60% of the chance and 40% of the chance to Magomed, and these two guys are my picks for ending 2025 as the light heavyweight champions. And apart from that, I don't see anyone, I can't see anyone, that's the practical truth. And this is light heavyweight division as well. We are practically running out of options. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's move on to the next division, which is DDP's middleweight division. Mate, if DDP is listening, or any, funnily, you guys know what? Surprisingly, I got some 200-300 views for some of my videos, which I'm finding it very funny, to be really honest. And as a result, I'm going to ask you guys, if any of you guys are actually, they know DDP, or any of you fans, who can tweet or something like that, please tell DDP one thing. Please ask him not to fight Khamzat Chimaev in the Middle East. End of story. If let me wet my lips as well. It's like after a long time I'm speaking, so as a result I'm getting a little bit of that internal anxiety thing. Hope that isn't there. It goes away eventually. But all in all, guys, a little bit off the topic, let me come into it, which is, I think DDP should not, I feel like he's going to beat Sean Strickland, by the way. I think after that he's going to call out Khamzat Chimaev. And mate, please, humbly I'm asking DDP to do one thing. He is the champion. He should not fight Khamzat Chimaev in the Middle East. I'm telling this as a fan, I'm telling this as a thing. I don't know. It's like I really feel like he's a nice champion, cool champion, and he's actually funny to begin with. And I personally feel like, DDP should fight, I think statistically speaking, he's going to fight twice. If I'm not wrong, I wouldn't mind, because light heavyweight division has got a lot of, they are actually running out of options. So as a result, I wouldn't mind, DDP fighting thrice also this time. I think DDP should fight Sean Strickland in February, probably in the May, June. In that time, I think DDP should fight Khamzat in the US, and after that, I think probably DDP should fight, Caio Borralho, like the fighting nerds guy. I think Caio needs one more win before he gets to fight DDP. And once after that happens, I think DDP is going to fight 3 times this year, and I think he should fight Khamzat in US. But who do I see ending this year as the champion? I've thought about it. I'm going to give like a 50-50 chance to both the DDP and Khamzat. Or I think the guy who can come closer to it is Caio Borralho. Like, guy is good. He is really good. The fighting nerd guys are actually pretty good. And I would probably say or suggest to DDP one thing, which is don't face Khamzat in Middle East. Please fight. Something happens over there which I don't want to say. Sean Brady, who's on a tear, lost. It was a standing KO. Maybe it's a mental thing. It's their place, and the fans are a bit, rugged, and they are messaging a lot of not so good things in the comments, or even internally, I must say, like in DMs, I must say. I think it's better, he avoids that, and for his advantage, because DDP is the champion. I think he should call it. He should call the grounds, not Khamzat to begin with. I think DDP should fight in US or Australia or UK or South Africa, I don't mind. But if DDP, I think he is the only guy in the middleweight division who can beat Khamzat Chimaev, by the way, because he's got the style. And if DDP decides to fight Khamzat in the Middle East, I think it's time to say that Khamzat can become the champion. But all in all, this year I'm predicting DDP and Khamzat to end as the champion in this year. That's pretty much it. Next, let's go on to the next division, which is Belal Muhammad. is the champ. He's the welterweight champion. Mate, this division I've really thought about it. Right now, as we are speaking, this division, championship defenses wise, I think Belal Muhammad. I think welterweight is the most active division, and I think I thought Belal would fight 3 times this year, but unfortunately, recently Ali Abdelaziz, he sort of tweeted that Belal is going to return in May, and I think they are going to do Belal versus Shavkat, and what to say? I think Belal sort of beats, Shavkat. I think Belal with his relentless pressure, and if Ian Gary, a short notice, Ian Gary is able to, sort of defend the takedowns of Shavkat, then imagine what Belal Muhammad with a full-on camp can do, and plus moreover than that, Belal Muhammad, relentless pressure. The moment he takes away Shavkat's kick, I think Belal is going to beat him. I think after that he's going to take a little bit time off because he is going to be injured in that matchup. And after that, I have a strong feeling that maybe Ian Gary is actually better than we all thought. I think Ian Gary's goal is to win, not to finish this opponent. By the way, I think. I don't know. I think who knows? Maybe Ian Gary could actually get one more, win in a very interesting fashion, and he could fight Belal Muhammad. And I don't mind his chances of becoming a champion, because the guy is over there to win a fight. He has become that, a decision-based guy. I don't blame him, and that's pretty much it. And yeah. So options and chances wise, I'm gonna say I think the chances of Belal Muhammad ending the year as the champion is around, sort of. 55% I must say, and the rest of the 45% goes to whom is the question. I'm going to give it to 20% to Shavkat, 20% to Ian Gary, and 5% is there. 5% is there, which is I'm going to give it to, I don't know, maybe Sean Brady. I think Sean Brady beats Leon Edwards, to be honest, and I think he still loses. But these are the three guys I can actually see sort of fighting him this year at most maximum. Out of this three, I think he would face two people at least. I don't think so he's going to face Sean Brady. But still, all in all, what is this? I'm just blabbering stuff. Welterweight is stacked, mate, and it looks good. Yeah, I think 2026 for welterweight is looking stellar, and it's amazing for them. Yeah, let's move on to the next division. Come on, mate, some talented divisions are showing up, and how can I not get excited for this, which is the lightweight division. I think Islam Makhachev is going to fight twice this year. Already he's fighting against Arman Sarukian. Again, the thing with the decision guys comes into my head. What is it, mate? These decision guys, I think this year, to end this year as champions, and I must say, what do you call it as? I think Islam Makhachev has a 55% chance. You know what? I'm going to call it quits. I'm going to be honest. I think Islam versus Arman is actually a pretty close matchup. I think I'm going to give a 51% chance for Islam to end as the champion this year, and 49% chance for Arman to end as the champion as this year, because I don't see anyone beating Arman. Even Charles Oliveira in a 5-rounder matchup, I think I thought Charles Oliveira beat him, and but still I feel like Arman is someone who can turn things again, and he's pretty young. I think if he wins the championship, it is going to be a rematch, I think. And obviously, regardless of what people say, I think Islam and Arman are going to end the year as the champions, is my belief, by the way. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Now let's move on to the next matchup, which is let's move on to the next division, which is Featherweight division. Ilia Topuria, the champion, the guy, what to say. Who do I think is going to end the year as a champion? I think Ilia Topuria. Again, I'm going to bring statistics again. It's how cringy and cliche it is, but still, what can I do? First time for me, so as a result, yeah, I think Ilia Topuria is going to fight twice in this year. I think he really suffers badly, I think main character syndrome. The condition is going to get worse. I think first he's going to face Alexander Volkanovski. I think Alexander Volkanovski has a chance, mainly because recently nothing. It's just I'm a big fan, so I'm going to give him a chance to him. That's pretty much it. It's called as biasy pick, so obviously you guys would know. And I think UFC should do what they should do next is like Diego Lopez versus Movsar Evloev. I think if Topuria faces Movsar, I think Movsar finishes. I think Movsar defeats Topuria. Movsar is the guy, mate. I'm telling you, he's a decision guy. I've seen a lot of his matchups. I'm high on Movsar Evloev's, sort of talents and, his other things as well. I think he's going to win this year, provided, the pathway goes to that. And I'm going to say Ilia Tupuria has got a 40% chance of ending the year as a champion. And Volkanovski has got a 20% chance. Diego Lopez has got a 20% chance. And Movsar Evloev has got a 20% chance, and I'm giving 20% chance to Movsar mainly because if Ilia Tupuria doesn't fight him, he's not going to become a champ. And if Ilia Tupuria sort of what do you call it as fights Volk and Diego Lopez and Movsar Evloev happens, which by the way I think Movsar is going to sort of beat him again. I think then Topuria has to fight Movsar by the way, and Movsar would sort of beat him again by a decision. That's pretty much it. So yeah, all in all, these are the 4 guys I think who could be champions, and that's pretty much it. And yeah, I really would like to see Gene Silva in this mix. Waiting for him, mate. Yeah, let's move on to the bantamweight. Bantamweight, I think it has got to be either, what do I say, Merab or Umar. That's pretty much it. Merab with this thing, and stylistic. I'm sort of eating up my own words, sort of in a way. I think stylistically to say, Umar is a better Sean O'Malley with a better takedown defense, but with less KO power. And I think his front kicks and his front kick to the face of Merab and stuff. Merab being a bit shorter than Umar and stuff and all. I think that's what is going to be the best KL. And I think stylistically, I think Umar is going to beat Merab by the way. And this is a very, very quick turnaround for a guy like Merab. He had some body shots in the 5th round, which he really did not react well. His face got punched in. I know Merab is a tough guy and everything, but I don't know, mate. I don't know. It's just a thing from me. I think Umar is going to end the year as a champion. So I'm going to give a 45% chance to Merab and a 55% chance to Umar by the way. And I love Peter Yan. I'm going to change this. I'm going to give 30%, 35% chance to Merab, 35% chance to Umar, and another 30% chance to Peter Yan, mainly because of the recent biasy, and he's one of my favorite fighter. Like him and Volk, talent wise, I'm honestly saying they are genuinely very, very talented. It just at least Volk made certain took certain tough decisions, but Peter Yan got fucked, mate, by a guy. That guy didn't deserve it. That guy was the luckiest champion in UFC history, I must say. Just saying it, just putting it out. That's pretty much it. And apart from that, flyweight division, I think Pantoja is going to fight like twice this year. That's pretty much it. Mainly because there is nothing. I think he should fight Kai Kara France, and if he fights again against the Brandon Royval, I think I'm going to. I don't know what to say. I think you should fight Figgy by the way. But this year, all in all, I feel like Alexandre Pantoja is going to end the year as a champion. Only division because there is not that much. And I feel like Pantoja is coming into the a zone where he's sort of comfortable with what he is doing. People think he is getting comfortable taking such risks. I don't think so. People can clearly see what he is after, which is. I think Pantoja is going to be, what do you call it as? I think he's fooling everyone thinking that he's aging and he's sort of weak and stuff, but I don't think so. I think Pantoja must be secretively, very strong, in terms of exchanges, and he's got the punching power and everything. I think Pantoja is going to end the year as a champion. That's pretty much it. And so far those are my predictions for the 8 weight classes for men. And what else, mate? Women's is there, and you guys know nobody can pick, or at least I can't pick, these women's matchup in a way. Zhang Weili, she fights everyone every year at least once, and maximum once. I think she is going to end the year as a champion, and I think Valentina Shevchenko is going to end the champion because I like Valentina Shevchenko, and I apparently I saw there was a rumor on the internet. I don't know. This could be some sort of fake thing which I'm saying. If it's completely lie under this thing, I'm sorry. I think apparently John Jones had a threesome with both Valentina and Holly Holm, by the way. That's pretty much it. And yeah, what else to say? That's it. And apart from that, in the women's bantamweight, I think Kayla Harrison is going to be the champion. I really felt sorry when people were calling her, she's ugly and everything. Come on, look at her talents and stuff, as in, which is not, her talents are not that great and everything. And her, recent matchup, which was at an altitude, was that bad. I don't know what, but all in all, I think Juliana Pena versus Kayla Harrison is the matchup they are going to make next, and I think Kayla Harrison is actually going to beat her. That's pretty much it. And yeah, I won't, she looks pretty, she seems like a nice person. And apart from that, what else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, thank you so much. In case if you guys made it this far, thank you so much for watching my video. And what else should I say? Yeah, I intend to beat the Weasel and then my Guru's prediction rate, by the way. That's pretty much it. Let's say if they are able to, towards the end of the year, 80% of the prediction was right. I intend to do at least 82%. But all in all, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please like my YouTube channel. Please subscribe and yeah, watch my video completely. It would help me. I intend to monetize my channel this year. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys.